Hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be a timeless message. Let's see who or what is this about, what is coming up for you at this time. Okay, the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There could be an air sign in the picture. Overall, the Page of Swords is one of learning, curiosity, watching as well. Perhaps you are the one being open to learning in terms of expressing. There could be someone as well that is watching, or more than one people that are watching and learning from you. Okay, behind the Page of Swords are 10 swords, 10 birds, which I call swords as well because it's to do with communication. It feels like if this is you, then you are further working on expressing yourself. The Page of Swords has actually seen a lot of trauma, and there's that thing of expression or little to none of it. So talk about expression, and we have the Magician. There could be some maybe art, creativity, or some manifesting that you're doing. A new beginning. Okay. Feels like you have someone coming towards you. Now, if this is not one person, then it could be many people. The Knight of Swords is that of communication. So everything about this reading is to do with the area of expression. If this is someone, then they have taken up or absorbed information, and now they're coming in. The Page of Swords, these two add up to 2 swords, so I feel like it's to do with, could be to do with the past, could be to do with a cycle that you have ended. Some form of relationships could be highlighted as well. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is expansion. Expanding on everything and anything. And with this, we're having the emphasis on the mind space. Something that is highly conflicting. 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is form of cleanse, grief, the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Intuition. You're moving with your intuition. With this Magician, number 1, there's the High Priestess, which goes to the number 2. So I feel this communication is requiring you to move with your intuition, or you're applying your instincts as well. It's like you're having the Wheel of Fortune. There's a return of the past. And you have fortunes working for you. The Page of Swords is clarified by the 2 of Cups. So there could be a relationship, a home space as well. Even a union. A Knight of Cups with the Magician. 2 of Swords is here. 9 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. 5 of Pentacles with the 5 of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. This situation is calling you to uphold your independence, to uphold your abundance. So that may come with you holding back. Five of Swords, Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, 555. You're making changes happen for you. You could also apply this in the workplace. I'm getting Saturn energy with this 10 birds and the 5 birds over here. So that is something to do with, I feel like this was supposed to limit you. This was supposed to cause you limitations. Like keep you tied up. This was supposed to restrict you. And these are several situations that are being highlighted. One out of many. So you are one out of many, and you managed to escape. According to them, you escaped. And now is the time for your, and for some of you, because you're in this high priestess place, you are embodying the moon energy. This is where you have sought protection in the shadows. So you're no stranger to the shadows. So for some of you, this is an energetic battle as well. Well, it's actually down to that energetic battle. It's something that is not out in the clear. It's there, you know. The Knight of Swords can be news, for example, the internet, online. It could be all of the above. I'm getting different directions, different sides to. It's like you are right there, and then you're wondering which direction or which way, what to go about. Like, what do you deal with? This has been your journey. And then you keep standing. You keep standing. The Jupiter 9 of Wands is also Sagittarius energy. So there's something about Sagittarius being highlighted. As I said, Jupiter, I'm also getting the star. So something to do with the stars and your journey of, like, you being the light, you being one out of many. So that is rare, isn't it? It's like you have been on a journey with the stars. You are a star as well. Now, a lot of these situations are looking to put you in a box, like keep you as being a square, right? So there's something about you continuously coming out of the box that it was supposed to, like, you put something there and you're like, stay there. This is you, and you keep defying the limits, the obstacles. The chase. Like something that would make you to chase or to be in haste. You continuously come back to your ground, your center. So the Queen of Pentacles is showing your grounding and finding your center again and again, even in the midst of this shift. Or even 555 over here adds up to 15. It's like you're using, there's a drive that is being highlighted as well. The motivation, a fuel, a fire. Perhaps you use up the fire within to drive you, and you're being, this magician is highlighting your capacity to bring about different aspects of you, like to pull on different energies to work for you in your manifestation. So this is also bringing about your power in the midst of some challenge that is being posed here. With this part of the reading, you may feel the need to protect your energy by trusting your instincts, your inner knowing, regarding some relationships, regarding, it's like something comes to you, an information, and you see it for what it is beyond what is there. And it's not so much, overthinking it. There's that part of you that is the thinker. And there is a bigger part of you right now that is a mystery. You have people trying to figure you out as well. It's like in the midst of your own, what you would call just, struggle, or what you're working on, what you're looking to achieve, even going with the shifts that is happening on a wider scale. There's also the part where you are not, like you can't dismiss this because it's very important, which is your personal experience, and it's coming here. The Wheel of Fortune and Nine of Wands, there's a traveler. There's a traveler in you. There are many lifetimes. There's also the part that says whatever you focus on with the Wheel of Fortune, it expands. So where are you directing your attention? Where are you powering on? You could have an amulet, like a bracelet or something that works for you. Could be in the form of protection. So everything is about this reading is your center, all right? Your center, while you merge two opposites to work for you and for the greater good of all. Something here may trigger you to chase or to go back to what you have left behind. Something you have left behind, you feel like it's done. may trigger you to be in that same place. I'm not getting so much. It's just a trigger on just your awareness with that High Priestess, so your awareness is significant. The Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords adds up to 3. Yeah, take your time. Take your time with this decision, or whichever like movement that you're making. Take your time. There's a return. And you also are returning alongside many others on this journey. You continuously rise and rise up again and again. So this is about your comeback. And this time around, the comeback that you're having, the comeback that you're having is where it's right there. While there's an element of, that death and rebirth, this one is meeting, if there has to be a death, for example, a transformation, going back to the shadows or the dark night, you're not starting from scratch. Yeah, you're not starting from scratch, not anymore. Because the thing is, when we experience the dark night, we sometimes want to make that for ourselves, isn't it? Like, it's not so much getting comfortable in the dark, but we understand how the flow works. So instead of like this, we are working on being more in the flow of things. So I feel your awareness is what is being highlighted here. Your inner knowing and the continuous protection that you have on this journey. The Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles adds up to 6 Pentacles. Yep. I feel like you're moving forward, and this is enhancing and expanding on some things from the past, all right? Maybe shadows of the past. And you're right here and watching and observing. And how that can happen with shadows of the past, because we're looking on a grander scale as well, is how you observe that in others that you deal with, or what you watch, what you see. It's like you're seeing someone speak and you can see beyond that. You can see beyond, it's like you can even form a story of that person. Just by how they speak, you're able to decipher images, you're able to decipher symbols without trying. When the information gets to you, it is for you. You have a code that you work with. There's a language code that you are coming back to, or is coming back to you. I feel it's both. As you're going towards it, is coming to you. And you know this. Perhaps this is where you also are being in the Page of Swords energy, because you know that there is a language that you have to work with. And the moment you feel comfortable, it's like all of your body is working with you. Your whole body works with you right now. If it doesn't feel comfortable, if it doesn't feel like something is not supposed to work, it just doesn't work. Even the internet is being controlled by your instincts. Like your guides have taken over the common internet for you. Like you're doing something and you're wondering why did it, you just know. You have that connection that you just know that, yeah, no need to try too hard here, or no need to force this. So I'm going to get some clarifiers before we round up. The Page of Swords and the Two of Cups, Seven of Wands, the Magician and the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Three of Pentacles, Knight of Swords again with the Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords, Justice over here, and then the Ace of Wands with the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. The Moon at the bottom of the deck. There's a collaboration that you're coming to light about. This is the wheels being in motion. The Seven of Wands is that like ground territory. Perhaps you have set your boundary in this situation as well, or you're having to set some form of boundaries, personal boundaries. And from there, there's the fire that it comes with. So I'm getting the Mars energy, a drive. Yeah, everything is to do with protection. This is a message of protection going forward. You could be taking a leap of faith as well, or someone is taking a leap. And from there, there's a new beginning. This is where you're watching out for. This is where you're being very watchful, observant. There's a form of a turning point here. As well as reflection in the midst of that. So 2 cups, 2 swords, the High Priestess 2, Justice 2. So there's that thing of polarity that is being highlighted, duality, polarity, and your ability to harmonize them. It's like 2 opposites, and then there's something in the middle. 2 opposites, something in the middle. 2 opposites, something in the middle. So you have the divine in the middle that continues to work with you. So just when you feel like there's a tug of war, whether within, without, left, right, I believe that came up in the last reading as well. There feels to be that divergence, extremes, past and present. And whenever you feel that, you're looking to come back to that center. And this is what continues to make you mysterious, because you're not the only one experiencing this. I feel this is where people are also looking to learn from you, like sincerely to learn from you, to see what it is, like how you do it. So always apply discernment, like whatever you're doing. You continuously be a light, a guide. No matter what, you be that. So if you're making a decision right now, you could be going on the path of what empowers you. And as it empowers you, you're also empowering others. You're motivating. Wow. You're serving as motivation to many others right now. Both the admirers and people who may not, understand what the admiration is about. This is where your own protection comes in. Keep standing your ground. Keep loving on yourself. This feels like a message that is of the moon and you being a light in the midst of darkness. And you also being shown the light. Protect your energy. Yeah, keep protecting your energy. Nine wands, ace of wands, 10, 7 of wands, 17. So that is the number of the star. You're a celebrity. You're actually a celebrity. You're standing out. And this is not only in this lifetime. You may have people looking at you and you wonder maybe there's something on your face. But I feel these people recognize you, but they do not know how. They feel like they recognize you somewhere. And this is where even for the people that may know you personally, there's that thing of maybe a high chance for comparison or high probability for that, maybe envy, comparison. But it's because they can sense that light in you. And it's because you're comfortable in your own skin and you get even more. To you, it may not feel like that. The Ace of Wands is giving me like a camera, light camera action. This is in many lifetimes before. And other dimensions as well. You're recognized everywhere. It may be happening now or is about to happen, but this is where you also are, like there's a form of what I would call a territory or a borderline, a boundary that you are looking to set in place. And that is where the drive is coming for you, the motivation. Because sooner or later, you are going out there in the world. Like you have no choice. You're going out there in the world. You've been through it. You have seen it. You've seen a lot. And there comes a time, I see 555. There was the 5, I believe, of swords over there. There's coming a time where you have to go out there. And don't be surprised if people already know you. There's a helicopter in the background. Yep, you have monitoring energies in the spiritual realm. And that's why it may feel like pressure as well with that 5 of swords, because you're ascending You continuously descend and ascend. And this time around, there's a merging of this descent and ascent. So whatever you do to motivate, to keep you on the roll, keep doing that. Let it be that these cameras, they meet you shining. Let it be that they meet you shining and glowing. What do we have for Scorpio? On the table, this is the card of justice. So justice is playing out for you in very, very many ways. Is that balance at the end of the day that brings you your protection? Your balance is your protection is your balance. And if you have had to do this, you know what this means. It's like it's a continuous process, and this is where your attention is being called. A step up is what you're having. Rewards. You're cashing in on all the good work you have done. Raises, bonuses, and prosperity are coming in. Keep going and keep growing. Freedom. Wow. Even the Eight of Wands is signifying freedom, like what it means. I'll read the text as well. You can take it the way it resonates. You need to have more flexibility with your schedule and income. Being self-employed is ideal. Time off will help you get clear. So you could be taking some time off as well. Or you could see the need to do that. Influence. Use your influence for change. You may do public speaking, social videos, or interviews. Your voice and opinions are important. On the table says, time to put your demands on the table. Get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, a promotion, or a step up. High Priest, intend and create. You are in the flow. You are right on track. And this is what you need to know. When a plane, a vehicle, a helicopter is taking flight, they have to work through pressure. And the higher we go, the more pressure you are feeling. So I feel this is also your experience on the energetic level. And there's that thing, you see the High Priestess over here, High Priest. There's something beautiful coming together for you. Right now is your alignment. Is that justice, and then the balance, and then your destination, your destiny that continuously unfolds. So first, the justice. This is everything to do with the justice, protection and justice. Mirror Guardian says, take time to reflect. So I'm going to start with the Destiny card first of all. And the balance from the last two readings, I'm going to link that in the description section. So this was the card that came up, or the two cards that came up. The Destiny card says, this is the third eye, number 6 or number 2. This is the crown chakra, number 1 or number 7. Destiny. Black is the shade that demands to be taken seriously, as it absorbs all the colors. Black emits the warm, powerful energy of the protector. Unlike black, white is isolated. Together, they balance and create. You will be guided by your angels to what is best for you and all concerned. Black and white. Together, we are stronger than alone. Take a risk, dare to have your life the way you decide. Are you willing to make sacrifices to have what you desire? Personal inquiry. What tools do I need to form my own destiny? Am I ready for my destiny? Key ideas are true love, taking a stand, positive omen, radical thinking, deep satisfaction, ability to change. And this just happens to be on the page 77. The meditation is, recall a time when you fought for something you believed in and won. Allow the feeling of triumph to filter through your body. See yourself before the council of great spirits. Make a request. They will grant it if it's for the highest good of all. They tell you their decision. Thank the spirits for their wise counsel. Relax in knowing that the council will confer with great servant for you. You are welcome to go before the council anytime. There's a rare wish that is manifesting for you, and you know this. And right now, it's coming back to that old cliche of self-love. And this kind of self-love that you are on the journey on, wow, it's one that I cannot describe, right? It's one that is causing you to challenge even yourself. And if you can challenge yourself, if you can detach from situations, if you can challenge other situations that maybe there was some form of attachment, then you're ready for this. So this could be you evaluating, this could be you even speaking to yourself like this, like if you can do this, then you're good to go. There are some form of attachments that you continuously look at, and once you successfully navigate them, then you gain a new level of power, a new level of validation that continuously aligns you with your destination. High Priest. Recognize that you have the power to change your life, face your fear, and align with the light. Inspired by the ancient Egyptians, this spirit is the divine consort to the High Priestess. In a reading, this card can represent a spiritual figure, leader, or teacher in your life, or an aspect of your path that has led you to where you are today. You are a bridge between heaven and earth, and it's important for you to know that you're more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you're giving attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks, but accept these as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you're being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies towards what you want to grow, heal, and expand, and then watch it happen right before your eyes. The High Priestess is on the next page. Harness mystic power. Align with the light and focus on all things positive. The High Priestess is the physical embodiment of the Divine Feminine, the goddess in human form. She has had many names through time and space, but her essence has remained similar, fierce, powerful, and disciplined. You are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There is an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You're being guided to look at what you're working on or at the situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. When this card arrives, it's also important for you to check in with your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. Mirror Guardian. Take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you've come. Recognize your gifts. You are a beautiful being who has surmounted so many challenges and expanded in so many ways. Your angels want you to reflect on your strengths, in particular, those aspects of yourself that you feel have not been acknowledged by others. Offer yourself approval where it's due, and know that when you give yourself credit, others will be able to as well. Alright, Scorpio, I hope that this message was helpful. I'll come back with more videos as well, and do take care. Bye-bye.